Hey, Margaret and Sophie. Let's hope my internet is back to working. Hey, Jonathan and Alice and it's me and Katrina. Hey to everybody. My internet was acting stupid. Wrecking Ball Girl is in the house. Hey, JoJo. I finally got my Morgan Greer deck so we don't have to use the one with the Fool card that's all messed up. All righty. If you want to be added, I'm going in order by the questions I see here. So let's see. If you post your question, that'll get you added, okay? But to only post it once, Katrina, because it's going to confuse me, okay? Thank you, Joan. Hey, Jesse, just post your question and then that'll get you added. That's just the easiest way. I know I make y'all repost them when it's your turn, but once I get on down the list, it's easier when the person posts the question. It's okay, Katrina. All right, Katrina's first. Will Lenny break no contact this week? And then I'm going to have to add some of y'all to the list before I keep going because it looks like there's a bunch of them in here already. The Moon and the Four of Swords. I don't think so, baby. This is like taking a break, staying to themselves. The Moon and the Four of Swords. All right, let me go ahead and make the list. Hey, Alice. You waiting on me to sing, Margaret? That should happen quickly, shouldn't it? Me and my singing. All right. JoJo will be number 1 on the list since I did Katrina. And then Alice will be after her. Joan. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm old-fashioned, so this is the only way I know to do it. Jesse Baker. I got to get a more efficient way to do this, don't I? Margaret will be number 5. All right. It's Me, Lee will be number 6. Aisha is number 7. What if I love all these what ifs away? Annie, OOJ Annie is number 8. Hey, Dan the man, how are you, baby? You posted a question, Sophie? I don't see your question, baby. I tried to come back last night, Trina, but I could not get the internet to work. So Angel Dreamer is number 9. I gave up. Trina is number 10. It's Me, Lee. You are number 6, baby. LA is number 11. That is awesome, Dan. I'm glad you're getting your vehicle back. Okay, Sophie. I skipped you, Thalia. You're number 12. All right. Sophie's one of my old-time followers, y'all. She said I skipped her, so I'm fixing to just pull her question real fast. And then we're going to start the list. Will she get a job next month? 11/11 is your birthday, LA. That's awesome. You're welcome, Thalia. I feel like you will if you put the effort into it, Sophie, because the Justice card is about whatever you put into it, you will get an equal reward for that. You'll be fairly treated based on your efforts. And the Emperor is about taking action in a masculine way, even if you're a woman. A self-empowered energy with the Justice card too. So I say yes because I pretty much assume you're looking for the work if you're wanting a job, right? So I feel like as long as you're putting in that adequate effort, you will get something. And it could be something that helps you level up financially because the Emperor. Someone that loves you more than life right here. Hey, Antoinette. Hey, Lala. No, baby, I believe you. If I didn't believe you, I wouldn't have done your question. You are welcome, Sophie. I know you're telling me the truth. You ain't got to send me no picture. Antoinette, you're number 13. Prisha is number 14. And Lala, did you want to be on there, baby? And you can barely drag your feet. The weight of the world. I love you too, Sophie. All right, Lala, you're number 15. So let's get this party started. JoJo is up for first spot. You got someone here wants to make it all right. Someone that loves you more than life right here. Antoinette, you are number 13, baby. Rhonda is number 16. And JoJo is up. Till you fall asleep. Hey, Alice, you're number 2. Is Joe talking to someone other than me? Y'all, look, I know y'all probably don't give two shits, but I finally got the new deck, the Morgan Greer deck, and I'm going to use it for my yes and no questions, and we don't even have to use that broke down fool card. Yes, you have, Sophie. You even stuck with me back in the day when I had the little marker board up because I was too chicken to show my face. Remember that? 10 of Swords, Knight of Wands. I feel like actually there is a person that's recent in their energy, but they're not talking to them because they've painfully ended a cycle with whoever that is. The Knight of Wands is here, but I feel like that's their energy trying to get away from whatever this pain is. Yes, Sophie. Yeah, JoJo probably remembers them days too. And I called him Bino when he first came in here. Yes, Thalia. All of y'all. Y'all know there's a bunch of y'all that was my OG subscribers. Hey, Felicia. You're number 17, okay? Hey, Trinity. How are you, baby? I miss you too. The weight of the world. That's right, Lala. I love that post with the little purple hearts I put on there. Thank you. Hey, Carolina. You are welcome, JoJo. I already got Lala on there. Trinity and Carolina, those two. All right, Trinity, you're number 18, and Carolina is number 19. You sure, Thalia? I don't mind stopping. That's the rules. When you donate, I always stop and start, and I do it. I don't mind. If you donate, you get your spot. We're going to be fair with it, okay? Because anybody else donates, I stop for them. You can post, and I'll go ahead and do your free question with your donation. That's right, Joan. Tell her to quit trying to give away her spot. See, that's that good heart coming out in you. All right, Trinity. Now I'm listening to Upchurch today, y'all. Lord Jesus. He be talking all kind of shit. Trinity, if you do, just let me know, because like Rudy, when she donates, I don't know what it is about poor Rudy, but I won't see it come up, and then I'll be like doing free questions for like 45 minutes because she's real sweet and she won't tell me she did. And then I done skipped her for like 45 minutes. So all right, Thalia, you got to remind me which person this is, because I be mixing up your people. You got to be Texas man. Got it. I know. All you had to say was that. 5 shuffles. What are AE's current emotions, thoughts, and next actions for Thalia? Hey, Natty. You're number 20, okay? I'm a member of the country club. Country music is what I love. Thank you, Trinity. You'll be next, baby. And you can get your free question while you get your reading if you want it. Dancing fool, shoot a mighty mean game, cool. All right, 2 more shuffles for Thalia. What are AE's current emotions, thoughts, and next actions for Thalia? Perfect. Thought it might be exciting. Six of Swords. So that can mean 2 things for me with that answer coming out, Thalia. If this person is actively talking to you, you know, there's some sort of established pattern here with communication. This person has a desire to move from like tumultuous energy towards a more smooth sailing energy with you. However, if they're not talking to you currently, they feel like there's a lot of tumultuous energy between y'all, and they just want to get back to calmer waters, so they may feel like taking a break. So I feel like you need to apply it the way if you're talking to them, they want to work through things and get to a more even keel energy with you and them. But again, if you're not talking to them right now, they feel like you and them need to have some space so it can smooth things over. Fancy Nancy, you're number 21, okay? Five of Swords reversed, 2 of Cups reversed. Again, they feel like there's some sort of conflict. Even if you don't feel that, that's what these cards mean. It's like they think there's been some sort of, either it was verbal or something they're thinking that has taken a hit to your emotional bond. You're number 20, Nat. You're welcome, Nancy. And if you don't think that you and them are having issues, maybe it's something in their life that they feel like is creating a blockage in the emotional bond with you and them. But there's something here causing a ruckus in the emotional attachment between you and them. Fire away. You're welcome, Nat. 10 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands reversed. Four of Cups is at the bottom. With the 8 of Pentacles reversed and then the Star card. They feel like something is off balance between y'all. Temperance reversed. If you had a conversation with them and it might have been hurtful, see, I don't know what this is. Because see, there's the communication. They feel like walking away. There's something that happened. And if it's not communication, it's thoughts, because it's an Ace of Swords. Whatever this is. I need some help here, Thalia. I don't know what this is, but I feel like it's something that has pretty much poured water on the fire of the flame. Ace of Wands reversed. He was mad I didn't come. There's the Four of Cups. That can be he's mad you didn't come card. I'm going to pull another spread because this pretty much just keeps telling me the same thing. I'm going to pull another one and I'm going to ask, what is his future actions towards you? Because this is like him moving away from you due to some sort of conflict. Does he have any plans on taking any sort of action? Because right now he's off balance about it. He's just not very happy about it. Four of Cups. It's like he feels the need to move forward, especially if y'all ain't talking. He feels the need to move ahead. He feels like there's been some sort of conflict that hurt the emotional, like damaged the emotional connection between y'all. See, Ace of Swords and 8 of Cups. Whatever the conversation was, it's like he feels like he should emotionally detach. But the fact that this person is always off and on, the fact that they're always off and on, I find it hard to believe that this energy is permanent. It looks permanent in this moment, but you know, we're always changing, right? And they're off and on. So right now he's in an off energy. You know, if I was you though, again, I know I always put my 2 cents in where it don't belong. Somebody that's off and on mostly usually stays off and on, you know, but I do feel like he's in an off energy right now with that Ace of Swords, 8 of Cups. That's like bluntly putting it. He told me that if I wouldn't go with him, that he wouldn't talk to me again. That may be what this is then. 6 of Swords, Ace of Swords, 8 of Cups. He told you that, so he's moving ahead. He's detaching. But I don't feel like it's permanent just because I know the fact that it's off and on. Thank you, Fancy Nancy. We got to pull again. What are his future actions? And then I'll give you an oracle. But right now, yeah, he's trying to stick to that energy. He's going to walk away or he's going to move ahead. He feels like there's been some sort of damage done here in the connection. I think you deserve somebody that's on, you know what I mean? King of Wands reverse. See, I told you. This is the card of somebody who comes in, but you can't take them serious. I told you he'll come back. It'll be unexpected and sudden, out of the blue. He'll message you or something like that. Thank you, Sophie. I'm just a chicken when it comes to stuff like that. I'm still really a chicken. I just done got used to doing it with y'all. Knight of Wands, Thalia. This is pretty much the same thing, just reversed and upright. Off and on. That's what that says. And they both came out beside each other. It's an off and on. He'll come back around. And then if you say something or you do something and he doesn't get his way, he'll pull back again. That's the way he's got a pattern going on, you know. Queen of Pentacles. He might be focused on work because he did pull the 10 of Pentacles earlier. And remember, the Queen of Pentacles is a mate or a spouse. So if he still lives with someone, that could be that energy. And that could be why his energy is so sporadic, because of this third energy here. If that applies, take it. If not, don't. The World reversed. He ain't going nowhere. This is the card of unfinished business. He's going to keep coming in and out as long as you allow it. Yeah, he's taking a break right now with that Hermit card. There's the Star. You got that twice because you have a lot of Aquarius energy around you anyway. That doesn't surprise me. But yeah, he's taking a break from you right now. But he feels unfinished business. He'll come back around. And the question is, are you going to allow it? Are you going to allow him to come back around? If you leave the door open for somebody more, like if you give somebody one more chance or they give you one more chance, there's nothing wrong with that because nobody's perfect. But when you have an established pattern of off and on, you know what happens? It gives that person a nonverbal communication that says, I am willing to accept you coming in and out. Whenever it's convenient for you, my door is always open. You don't have to tell them that. But they figure that out, and then they take advantage of it, right? So he'll be back, Thalia. Even if he is mad about the other guy from the jail thing, he'll be back. Don't give him that power over you. Write him a letter and burn it. Write him a letter and burn it, okay? Self-reflection, the number 17. That's also like the Hermit card, you know. Like I said, he's taking a break, but fruition, 37, which is the number 10. This is about cycles. So in numerology here, Spirit is like trying to yell at you to say, notice this cycle, Thalia. It's up to you how long you stay in it, but I feel like it's going to keep repeating itself, you know. You should just do a science experiment, Thalia. Give yourself 90 days to do nothing but allow new energies into your life. If the old ones are meant to be there, they'll be there in 90 days. You might shock the hell out of yourself and find a whole new breed of people, you know? All right.
Do we have the haircut and scissors?
No, they're at Phil's. Okay, I need to do, remember I said he proposed, but I don't know why he keeps trying to come back to me because he wants his cake and eat it too. Some people are like that. He proposed to the Queen of Pentacles, I guess. But you know what I'm saying? If he's willing to be around you while he has somebody he proposed to, think about if you did get him. Think about if you did get him, what's he going to do to you? He's going to have you with somebody else. You see? I want to block him for you. That's what I want to do. This stupid phone, I can't get it to do right. I'm trying to check for, now I forgot who donated. Who was it that donated, y'all? Trinity. Trinity is the one. Okay, good, baby. I was like, what? She said, you read it right, Trinity. Jailbait. That's exactly what she meant to say. That I be getting a kick out of Thalia, her little stories in life. She said she's my soap opera. All right. And then Fancy Nancy, since you donated a super chat, I'm going to let you go after Trinity for your yes or no question, okay? That way you ain't got to wait quite so long. I know she be having the tea, don't she? I know it probably gets exhausting to live it. He might have emotions for you, Thalia. You know, why else would he keep coming back? But let me tell you what I want you to know. The vibrational state of someone affects how they express their love. So if they're not in a very high vibration, no judgment, no judgment. But that thing is not going to be successful because it's already done this off and on thing. He's got to change his whole ass frequency, and so do you, for it to be successful. It won't work. And I'm not telling you that because I want to be negative. Please don't think I'm trying to be negative. I just want you to get something you deserve. And the fact that he's off and on, and the fact that he's willing to propose to this person over here and even ask you to come see him, that should be enough evidence for you to say, you know what? I'm loving me, and I don't care if he loves me. I can love him from a distance. Because just because you split up from somebody, that don't mean you stop loving them. Love is love. You can't control who you love, but you got to love you enough not to allow somebody to do that, you know? Be okay. Scream the vibration of, I'm okay if I'm by myself. I can do bad all by myself. You'll be amazed at the difference it will make. It might not, make a difference immediately, but as time passes, it will make a difference. I think he feels like he chose the wrong person, and that's why he keeps trying to come back to me. But again, let's just go, I'll go with that for a minute. Trinity, I'm coming to you, baby, but I want her to understand where I'm coming from. Let's just pretend he does feel that for sure. What he should have done then is talk to the other girl and say, hey, we're done. I chose the wrong person. I hate that this happened, but I got to go get my girl. And then he'll go get you, you see. But the way he's doing it is, proving to you that he is a flip-flopper. So he may have some emotions for you, but he's got to get his life together. He ain't ready to do nothing that's what you deserve. You deserve somebody that only wants you. You deserve somebody you ain't got to go through their phone. If I got to go through your phone, I don't want you. If I got to go through your phone, and if you got to go through my phone, I don't want you either. If you got to bitch at me because I took 30 extra minutes at the grocery store because you thought I was with somebody else, I ain't for you. We are not meant to be. If you want to go hang out with your friends and spend the night overnight somewhere, and I got to put your location on and track you like you 10, you ain't for me. Do y'all see Dan the man over here? He said he finds nibbling on his wife's neck helps the frequency. Okay. I'm going to shut up now. Huh? All right. Trinity is up.
PG-13.
Did PT move on from me? What are PT's current emotions, thoughts, and next actions for me? So this is somebody from your past. I know that's right, Trinity. Preach it, girl. You can go for 12 hours. That's my travel time from homeland to the USA. Jonathan said, I got a 12-hour deadline. Okay. Let's see. What is PT's energy towards Trinity? And let me see what she said. Thoughts. Let me look one more time. Current emotions, thoughts, and next actions. Okay. We got to get the vibe right. I got to cut the music back on my earbuds. I wish I could play my music out loud for y'all, but they won't let me. All right. PT's thoughts, emotions, and next actions towards Trinity. Jonathan said, go get your groceries. I don't mind. It came out of nowhere. Two more shuffles. All right, what does Trinity need to see about PT? I feel abandoned. Oh, she's scared. Don't be scared. Them cupboards bare, Em. Cry out to heaven to get me through hell. Just keep telling myself, walk on, walk on. Judgment. Hey, Tessa, you're number 22, okay? Now, that judgment can go a lot of ways for me. So we're going to see what else comes out, Trinity. Because it's like a judgment call. That's the way I read it. And that could just mean so many things. So I'm not going to run my mouth till we get some more cards out here. But you got the judgment. You are welcome, Tessa. The Wheel of Fortune reverse. That's what I figured. Okay. This person has a idea in the back of their mind, like they have unfinished business with you. Wheel of Fortune reverse, the World reverse, both of those kind of feel that way. It's like they don't feel closure around this. So let's see if it looks like they're going to take action. It's almost like if they could just breathe life back into this dead rose, because, you know, you and them are split. That's why I'm calling it a dead rose, right? But if they could breathe life into it without having to go through the work of putting it back together, they would do that. If they could just switch a light switch on and everything would be fine with y'all and they didn't have to put any work in, they would go for that. That I can lose. You know, a lot of times we'll feel unfinished business with somebody even that we're angry at. Like if it's not romantic, you know. And I've learned that the best way to transmute that, because that energy ain't going anywhere until we do something with it. So it's like you get you a journal and you write out all the experiences that you can think of that had some sort of emotional impact on you with a person. And do this, take your time doing this. Don't do it in a day. Do it, you know, over a couple weeks if you have to. Don't put a time limit on it. And then start to write out positive things that you learned from these experiences that negatively impacted you, right? And when you really take that in and meditate on it, you'll change the way you view the connection. It doesn't happen in a day, but then you kind of feel this warm, fuzzy, grateful feeling around it. And once you get to that grateful feeling for that negative experience, congratulations, you have transmuted that shit and you will be able to use it as fuel going forward. It'll put a pep in your step, literally. But I've had shit take me years to be able to get there. So don't be hard on yourself if you try that and it doesn't work in a day or two or a week, you know. When you can like look at the 6 of Cups upright, the Scorpio, Sun and Scorpio card, right? When you can look back on a negative experience with nostalgia, It's not that you want the person back. It's just that you've transmuted the energy. Hey, Ann, how are you? If you can look back on it with nostalgia, you're in there. But both of y'all, since you said you feel it too, both of y'all feel that unfinished business. Like that this isn't the end. It's still fresh in your energy, you know? 10 of Cups. You see what I mean? Big badass bone. It's crazy. We met 10 years ago, reconnected 5 years later on my birthday, and 5 years later during my birthday again. No plan, so I thought our connection was spiritual. Probably was, especially if you feel that deep sense of unfinished business. Thank you, Tessa. You will be next, okay? Well, I'm going to get Fancy Nancy gave me a super chat, so I'm going to let her have a yes or no, and then you'll be next, okay? Ace of Wands reversed. The Star. So again, it's the weirdest vibe I get here. It's like if they could turn a light switch on, they would just make it work with you because they feel such a strong sense of unfinished business. They got the 10 of Cups and the freaking Wheel of Fortune reversed. It definitely could be a spiritual connection because the Judgment card came out. This could be a catalyst connection. I'm getting that with that Judgment and the Star. I know this is just pictures on a card, but this is intense energy. So it could be a catalyst connection helping you purge some sort of vibrational shit. But let's see. Why is the Ace of Wands reversed? I got to know that. That's confusing to me. Did y'all have any sort of disagreement? The Ace of Wands reversed is kind of like if they wanted to repair it or wanting to fix it, it's like they wouldn't know how to do it or where to even start. Ace of Wands reversed. Amelia, you're number 22, baby. Yes, we had a big fight last time. Okay, so that could be the Ace of Wands reversed. That's the Chariot. So this person is caught between a rock and a hard place, Trinity. It's like whatever happened with the fight, Ace of Wands reversed, and then there's the Chariot. The Chariot is about moving forward. So physically, thank you, Carolina. Let me write y'all down. Tessa. So Tessa is, I got to do Tessa. Fancy Nancy's little yes or no. And then Carolina, you'll be after Tessa, okay? Thank y'all so much. Y'all on fire today. He might have moved on physically, Trinity. But at the same time, he feels like unfinished business here. He feels tied to you. Does that make sense? Yeah. This is about moving forward vigorously. But see, the underlying energy is the Seven of Pentacles. Look at this. On the outside, he's moving forward vigorously. King of Wands, Chariot. And it's due to this Ace of Wands reversed. But whenever you look at the deepest level, this person's vibration towards this connection, that's enough, Mike. Go ahead and send it and I'll get you a reading, okay? But you got to wait in line. I got 2 other people in front of you now. Just know you got to wait in line. But I don't mind doing it for that, baby. If you need a reading, you can have it. But Judgment, Wheel of Fortune reversed, 10 of Cups. Even though they're literally moving forward vigorously, underneath it all, they're still waiting for something to happen between you and them. I don't feel comfortable telling you this person has moved on forever. Yes, Alice, they're all mini readings, baby. I'm just going to say, give me 4 cards for his action down the road. That's Spirit knows what we mean. When I don't have the correct words to say, Spirit knows what I'm vibrating at. You know what I'm saying? God be knowing. Yeah, that's fine, Alice. And I'll call your name. And then when you come back in, if I've already skipped you or whatever, you can come. You don't get really skipped. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Let's look, Trinity. We're going to use this deck. What is his actions and emotions down the road? Because a 2-week-old fight is fresh, and I feel like that's affecting this. Page of Swords, I told you. I told you. Some sort of small communication. He's going to reach back out. He's going to get the best of him. He feels like it may be down the road. I asked down the road. I told you. Nine of Cups. He tries to act like he's doing better than he is. I'm going to tell you that too. The Sun. The Tower. You see what I mean? He's holding back with the Four of Pentacles, but I feel like it's going to get the best of him with the Tower. He's like trying to resist it. And then he's going to show you this. This could be a text. This could be asking somebody you know that he knows about you. It's a small gesture with the Page of Swords. But look what's behind it. The Nine of Cups and the Sun card. But it's almost like a little bit prideful, maybe. Like he doesn't want to come off as that transparent. It's kind of like, how you been lately? But behind it, he's good if y'all get back together and have the 10 of Cups. Maybe not that extreme, but that's the kind of energy I feel. So he will reach out. I asked what his actions were down the road. He's going to reach out. It might be when he's going through something in his life with the Tower, when something falls apart, something like that. Jesse, you're number 4, baby. He's fighting a case. So if that goes in a negative way, or if he starts to get pressured from that whole situation, it might push him to reach out. But there's something here with the Tower down the road. I feel like he's going to reach out, but he's going to come out this way, but he's got a whole lot of energy behind it. But in the meantime, Trinity, you need to try the notebook method that I just mentioned to Thalia, because that unfinished business card, let me tell you what it does when you feel unfinished business with a person, negative or positive. Like positive really ain't positive normally because you've split from a person, right? But you feel tied. You got to do that whole writing it down and apply something positive to it, because when you're moving forward, you're carving out a pathway of I'm tied to the past. So you might manifest the same thing in a different person. And anybody that feels like they're constantly repeating cycles with the same kind of people, it'll be the same lesson, but a different human. It's because they're manifesting that from being tied to the past. The notebook thing, I know that's not the only way to do it. It's just the way that has actually worked for me. I'm telling y'all, it helped me find my happy switch. I don't have my happy switch all day, every day, but lately, for like the past month or so, I've had my happy switch on more than off. So it does work. But it's like something you can't really explain with your happy switch. It's not something that you can really do in one certain method. All right, let me give you an oracle, Trinity. Release. So Spirit wants you to release it. The notebook method, again, I feel like you need to do that, because as long as you're tied to this past person, even new people coming in, that energy is going to vibrate and manifest between you and the new person. until you become grateful for the shit asses in the background. You see, release is the perfect card for that. It helps you release. Creation, 39. This is about releasing the past unfinished business and carving out a new energetic pathway going forward. Creation comes from a sense of spiritual side. Whenever you are manifesting from ego, is stuff you already have experienced in the past. When it is creation, that's stuff that you've never experienced before. You on a whole new timeline, right? I feel like that's the key to your timeline becoming more satisfactory to what you want your future to look like. I'm grateful that y'all did too, Jonathan. Thalia, if I'm not going to tell you not to do it, because you do what you want to do, baby. But I would focus more on transmuting that negative energy between me and him, and I'd move forward. I probably would. If it was me, I wouldn't text him on his birthday because you got so much energy tied up with him already, you know, and that could easily turn into some sort of argument. So tell him happy birthday in your mind, you know. I did, Amelia. You're number 22, baby. All right. Fancy Nancy, you can do a free yes or no. Because she did a super chat, y'all. So we're going to let her go ahead. Me too, Ann, because I can call you and talk shit on the phone and you never judge me. You are welcome, Trinity. Thank you, baby. Every time I talk to you, I don't feel like I'm a weirdo after we get off the phone. Like we can talk for an hour and you don't judge me. That's the best, okay? Sophie was in here a while ago. All right. And Tessa was the next one. I know, Annie. I call her Ann, but it's G Leds in here. But me and her, we can just talk. Like it might be 11 o'clock at night, y'all. We get on the phone and talk for an hour and a half, and it feels like 20 minutes has went by. And we laugh so hard. It's like, I can't even. You know those people that just get your humor? That's how she is for me. Like we can't even. That's you in LA. Okay, so you do have a friend like that. Those are the best. Because, you know, some people don't get your humor, so they be looking at you all crazy. And honestly, most people I know don't get my humor. They think I'm weird, you know? So, well, they probably don't think I'm weird. It's just that I don't open up to people around me. That's what it is. I don't open up to people in my world very much. Y'all probably don't believe me, but I'm very introverted, okay? But when I come on here, it's just different. You know, I just pretend like I'm talking to this laptop, so I'm good. Trinity, I'm a Scorpio sun, Scorpio moon, Scorpio Venus with a Sagittarius rising. All right, Fancy Nancy must not be in here right now. Thank you, Jonathan. You got some humor too, Jonathan. I know, Trinity. Wow. What in the hell did I do in a past life? Your LA is a Scorpio. Yeah, whenever you got a Scorpio in your corner, as long as they're not low vibrational asshats, they are your friend for life, you know? One of the two, Ann, right? All right, Tessa, you can post your mini read question, baby, because I don't know where Fancy Nancy went. She did. She gave me the super chat, but if she comes back in, I'll let her go. MM Vlogs. Yes, you can, baby. It's a free yes or no. And you're number 23, okay? I'm doing some mini readings right this minute, but when I get back to the free list, you'll be number 23. Wanted to see the outcome between Jarius and I. Okay, you don't have to tell me this, Tessa, but if you give me a little bit of a what is this person to you? That'll probably help me be more accurate. Like, do they have history? Are they new? Are you off and on with them? You're welcome, MM. You have my initials, MM. My initials is M to the M. You're a Scorpio rising, Jonathan? That's cool. Someone I was dating, but now we are in no contact for about 2 weeks. Got it. That's perfect. Okay, we about to pull it and see. Okay, Tessa? Uh-oh, Legend the puppy dog's in the house. I got to sing for Ilda's dog. How are you doing, Ilda? Oh, you're a Scorpio, Tessa? I'm attracting all the Scorpios this week, huh? Amelia, I'm about to go get my peach tree switch on you, girl. You must be behind on the live. I done told you about 3 times. Okay, Dan, have a good night. I am good, Ilda. I'm going to have to let a song play that I know the words to so I can sing for that baby dog. I love that baby dog. She sent me pictures of him of her on Instagram, y'all. That's the cutest little dog ever. Of course, I don't have the patience for a dog in the house, and I don't have the cleanliness for that. I wouldn't be able to handle it, but okay. Shut up, Marley, and get back to Tessa. The outcome between Jarius and Tessa. Flo's a Scorpio too, y'all. 6 shuffles. All right, Flo is 24 and Lily is 25. And Ilda or Ann or anybody else, I will add y'all if y'all let me know if I didn't. I think I pretty much added everybody, but we got the Scorpio Village. We always get the bad rep of being crazy, y'all. I think the low vibrational Scorpios give all the rest of us a bad reputation. What y'all think? She said, baby, do you ever miss being alone? I said, hell no, I don't. All right, tell us about Jarius and Tessa. One more shuffle. That's what it is, Flo. They can't handle our intense love. That's what I think. I think we love too hard for some people. Because we love you, all of you, when we love you. Like, we love the good, the bad, and the ugly. And we prefer you to have a little bit of ugly, y'all. Just so in case anybody's wondering. I know most people don't give 2 shits. Okay, Ann. You're number 27, okay? No, 26. But if I get a break, I'll try to get you before then because you always help me mod. Once I get through these mini reads, I'll just slide you in. We would prefer you to have a little bit of stuff that's imperfect because we think it's imperfectly perfect. All right, Page of Wands. So first thing I'm getting with that is, even though it's been 2 weeks of no communication, this person will do something to try and get your attention in the near future. Page of Wands. The Hermit. Thank you, Jonathan. I wrote you down on the list, okay? You'll be after Carolina. Thank you so much, Jonathan. Hey, Rashima. This literally feels like the same energy as Thalia had. Tessa. Yeah, they're not talking to you right now. There's the Hermit, but the Page of Wands came out in the answer position because when I do a reading, the first card is always the answer to what you're asking me. So the outcome is there's going to be something that he's going to do to get your attention. Let's see what else comes out before I run my mouth too much. Knight of Cups reversed. I don't like that card in the reverse. He could be a little bit emotionally manipulative. Just saying, if he knows you have emotion for him, he could use that in a way that can be emotion. Because sometimes we don't spot emotional manipulation, y'all. Let me tell y'all an example of this one guy that I briefly, you wouldn't even call it dated. It wasn't really dated because I'm going to tell y'all why. So if I had my day off, right, and then he was off too, but he would like want to go to the lake. Well, if I didn't want to go to the lake that day, I would tell him to go with his friends to the lake. And we would agree, and then he would go. But when he would get there, he would start to text me all these little messages of how sad he was because I didn't come. So he's trying to make me feel guilty so I would come. So guess what I did? I really didn't dump him because it didn't get that far, but pretty much I said, okay, bye, I can't do this. Nah, thank you. Next. That's emotional manipulation. When somebody tries to pull on my heartstrings in a way that makes me feel guilty for my actions when I don't need to feel guilty, no. But this is a card about coming out of silence, okay? So there's going to be some sort of communication. They could even be holding a grudge about something. I don't know what this is. 6 of Cups reversed. Again, Page of Cups and the Lovers. I feel like they're going to reach out. I just don't feel like it goes very deep in an emotional way. I feel like this is more like physical kind of energy. So you haven't heard the last of this person, but as far as a long-term successful connection, it feels like they're going to be kind of stringing you along. Not intentionally, it's just that's their maturity level. They ain't about it. You know, like an emperor, you fuck around, you're going to find out. When they're an emperor, they're about it. This person ain't. If you've never had an off and on thing with them, I feel like it could easily manifest into that if you leave this energy like this and you feed it. But if you just kind of cut it off, say we don't got room for this in 2024, right? And love this person for what they taught you. That's the way I feel this energy. I'm going to give you some advice cards with this deck, Tessa, because it just feels very straightforward and to the point that they're going to try to play on your emotions and reach out. Lovers, they could feel an intense connection to you as well. If you feel intensely connected, they feel intensely connected, but I feel like they got to grow up. They got so much page. They got 2 pages. I feel like it's just physical. They may have some emotions, but think of it this way. So you may, they may love you deeper than they've loved anybody in their life, but they can only love someone deep as they've loved themselves. And I feel like they got a long way to go, you know, not in a bad way. It's just, that's where they are on their path. Look, so yeah, they feel an intense connection here. The Lovers, you got it twice. Got it from both decks. So love this connection again as advice with the Lovers coming out. Love this person and experience for what it's taught you. Any sort of Lovers card, Lovers energy is intense. So they may feel an intense connection, but I don't feel like it's enough to make them level up, you know. Hey, Misha, you're number 28, okay? 9 of Swords. Baby, tell me, where'd you ever learn? They might not even like feeling this connection. It could trigger them a little bit. You know, sometimes we have them connections that come in and they trigger us to grow, but we don't want to grow. So we run from the connection. Feels like that with this Lovers and the Nine of Swords. Something about the connection with you is trying to trigger this person into maturing a little bit. And they run from that. Five of Pentacles. So I feel like if you don't block them or decline their message, there's going to be a cycle in the future of, you know, reaching out and then off and on. But the advice from Spirit is Five of Pentacles. That's about leaving this person out in the cold. Yes, Thalia, I am, baby. So the advice here is not to feed this. One more for the advice. One more for the advice. The freaking Eight of Cups. That's the walking away card. So it's really straightforward and blunt, this reading. That's the advice, you know. Don't feed it. Be grateful for what it taught you. And walk the hell away. So I feel like it's not for your highest good to connect with this person anymore. You probably have a big heart. And with that Knight of Cups reversed, the fact that you have a big heart, they may use that to emotionally manipulate you if they're given the opportunity. That may be why Spirit's trying to protect you from this person. So that rejection or argument is God's protection in this case. You know what I'm saying? This is like one of them connections. You can be grateful for it, but don't feed it. All right, let's give you. You got the Trust card with the 32. Again, remember you got the Five of Pentacles. This breaks down to a 5. So trust that there's a person that you don't know yet that's a way better match for you. And until then, fall in love with yourself, you know? That sounds corny and cheesy and stupid, but if you can just trust that that life you want is ahead and focus on pretty much being a better version of you than you were yesterday, just do that. After 6 months, you'll be amazed at how far you get, you know? Thank you, Tessa. And then you got the Abundance. See, that's the Empress in this deck for me. So trust in the things you can't yet see. Attract your person. The Empress don't even chase. Hey, Carol, you can be number 29, okay? So Spirit is saying that real person that's supposed to show up, they'll come in and you won't have to chase them. You'll attract them from your energy vibrating, you know? I'm so glad, Tessa. I hope that made sense. And thank you very much. All right. So Carolina donated for a 3-card reading. I definitely should focus on myself. Thank you so much for your kind words. You are welcome, baby. Thank you. Felicia, I am still on the donations, baby. I got to do Jonathan next, and then I'll be back on the free list, okay? All right. Carolina says, I would like to know if the person I'm currently dating is thinking about me in the long run. Okay, girl. Let me hit this vape one time. That's right, Felicia. You got it, girl. You number 17, baby. You could probably leave for 30 minutes and come back. You know how slow I am. This is what I got to give up, y'all. This is like my little vice that needs to go away. Are you kidding me? Am I buffering for everybody? Okay. Let's get Carolina's. All right. The person Carolina is currently dating, is he thinking about her long-term wise? Is this person thinking about Carolina long-term wise? Nine of Cups. That's positive. Thank you, Anne. And thank you for letting me know, Felicia. Y'all, last night it was on a whole nother level of buffer and it kept kicking me off. I felt so bad. Ooh, Queen of Wands. They like you a lot. Thank you, Anne. You still on the list, Rhonda. Damn, 10 of Cups. So they want this to progress. Okay, I see a progress. The only thing you got to watch with this person is moving too fast, I would say. Because let me show you what came out. The 9 of Cups, and then you got this fire energy here with the Queen of Wands, and then it goes to the 10 of Cups. I feel like this person needs to ground themselves a little bit because they are like wanting to just, you know, I wouldn't let it move too fast if I was you. It's very positive. They want something long-term, but it's like, wow, they got some heartbreak. I had to pull another card because of how fast this energy was moving. So they got heartbreak in their energy. So this is not a good thing for them to move so fast. It doesn't mean that you have to turn them down. It just means that they need to ground their energy a little bit and slow it down. Hermit. You can look me in my eyes, say I'm ready for whatever, anything. Don't kill me, make me better. I'm sorry. But yeah, they want to move fast, okay? I feel like you need to kind of like hone it back a little bit for them because they got some pain they need to work through with the 3 of Swords and the Hermit, or either it's on your side, I'm not sure. But if they could just switch a light switch on 9 to the 10 of Cups, they think that this is a possible wish fulfillment and they want it to go fast. I feel like we're slowing down now. In the beginning, we were moving fast. Okay. One more. I can't help it. What you want to say? 5 of Cups. You see? This fast energy, and then you got the 3 of Swords with the 5 of Cups. So just be mindful. They got something in their energy that's painful, or either you do, right? And that don't let this person run from it. You know what I mean? By going too fast. So I would give them a shot, even with all that negative energy attached to them, because they'll show you with time what they really are willing to work through, you know? But it feels kind of like they're almost trying to run from their pain, so they don't need to do that. Tell lies about the time that I'm going to get. Punk bitch, you come with all the gossip you can come with. Cookie Monster on fire. So I hope that helped you, Carolina. Give them a shot, but be mindful, okay? That's the way I feel. Oh, Shar, you're number 30, baby. All right, Jonathan, you can post your question again, baby. Hey, Maddie. You ain't heard I don't stop, I grow. You're welcome, Shar. Maddie, do you want a free question? Does Karen still love Rude? Okay, is this somebody that's just your friends? All right, Maddie, you're number 31. Tell me who they are to you. We still on the mini reads, Antoinette. All right, Jonathan, tell me who these people are. Hey, Lily. You want to be on the list? friends, but I think he cheated on her. Okay, thank you. Let's see, Jonathan. So you think the rude man cheated on Karen? And she likes you. Oh, now it's getting deep. I'm kidding. I was excited because I was falling in love with you. Oh, my bad, Lily. You are 25. That's right. I'm sorry. I ain't forgot about you, baby. I just forgot I added you. You are 25 on the list. Does Karen still love Rude? What kind of feelings does Karen have towards Rude? I was excited because I was falling. Queen of Cups, Jonathan. She still does have some emotions for that person. But if they were together long term, that's, expected. To be expected. Queen of Cups, I can't twist that no other way than love. She's got a place in her heart for him, Let's see. Does Karen still love Rude? Hangman. So she's in this energy of like taking a step back, trying to assess this situation between her and him. Hermit, again, this goes with the Hangman perfectly. She's in this energy of she's holding love for him. She has love, but she's taking a step back trying to assess this situation, I guess, because of what happened or what you think happened between them due to the conflict they got going on. I was excited because I was falling in love with you. What am I gonna do? Y'all, I know I'm slow when I do mini reads and I take forever, but I just done decided that if I rush myself, I be getting overstimulated. So I just have to go at my own pace. Ilda laughing at me. 7 of Wands. She's very guarded towards this person, and it's because of what she thinks happened. That makes perfect sense. She could easily get like defensive towards them or automatically jump to conclusions in general daily life because of what she thinks has happened. So she's like taking a step back, assessing the situation. She's got this wall up towards him. So yes, she has love, but she has a wall up towards him because she's trying to assess what does she need to do next, You can post, Fancy Nancy. I called your name, baby. You can post. I called your name since you gave a super chat. 3 of Pentacles. That's the third party. 2 of Pentacles. Juggling. If I was you, Jonathan, even if she likes you in like a romantic way, I would tell you to give this time and not really get involved in this, because if this is going to be something that you and her pursue, it needs to start on solid ground with that 3 of Pentacles. And right now, it can't start on solid ground because she's still assessing what she's going to do about what she think happened with the other guy. I don't think that. I don't think she's cheating on him. I think she has actual love, and I feel like she was actually innocent in the situation. But now that she thinks he's cheating on her, she's assessing whether or not she even wants to move forward with him anymore. It's like she's very much defensive and got her guard up towards him. So if you try to come towards her right now, she hasn't even made a final decision on what she's going to do towards him. So if you try to come towards her, it's going to be too messy. It won't be able to start on solid ground, you see? I actually, with that Queen of Cups in the upright, I don't think she's cheating on him. I think she actually was just an innocent bystander, and she thinks he's cheated on her, and she's assessing whether or not she wants to move forward. We'll ask, Jonathan, but you remember what I said, Grasshopper. Don't say I didn't warn you. Energetically, it's too messy to make it successful. Oh, Trinity, you don't know why yours ain't this juicy. Mine either, baby. All right. Is Jonathan on her mind in the background? I'm going to get my peach tree switch on Jonathan. Yes. Hangman. That's a perfect card for being on her mind in the background. But I'm telling you, if you go in this energy, it's going to cause some drama and conflict. 5 of Wands. That's competition. She does think about you. There's that damn 3 of Pentacles again. She does think about you, but there's something here that needs to be ended and closed out if you're going to. But she probably feels vulnerable right now, so you might could even get her to open up. But you don't want to be the rebound guy, so give her a chance to get all this conflict and drama resolved. 5 of Wands. You don't want to compete for her attention, you know. That's right, Jonathan. You don't want to move in quicksand. And let me give you an oracle. Thank you, Super. See, I feel like this came out in reverse on purpose, Jonathan. It's got the Peace card and the Path reversed. I feel like Spirit is saying, don't go down that path until the peace has been established in this person's energy. Right now, they got that 5 of Wands in their energy. You don't want to go down that path just yet. But I do think she thinks of you, and especially with her being vulnerable, you might could get her to open up to you in that way, but you don't want to do that just yet. That's just my advice. So I hope that helped you, and thank you. All right, Super is up. And Fancy Nancy, if you want to post it, let's see, what did she say? Will meant to give me a gift in the month of February? Will meant to give Fancy Nancy a gift in the month of February, according to the current energy? You are welcome, Jonathan. Thank you. Will meant to give Fancy Nancy. The 9 of Pentacles. The 2 of Cups. I'm gonna change my ways of doing things around here. 6 of Cups. The Devil card is here. So I think they might possibly give you some kind of gift in hopes that they can get something in return that's sexual with the Devil card. So possibly yes, but just make sure they're not doing it from a manipulative standpoint, Nancy. So that's what I got for you. And thank you for the super chat too, Nancy. All right, so now we're on Super Nifty Susie 1. I love that name. Why was I laid off last month? Was it personal from my boss? Okay, Jonathan, you'll be after Super Nifty Susie. Thank you, Jonathan. 5 shuffles for Susie. So what we're going to do, Susie, is we're just going to ask about the energy from the boss to see if anything manipulative or deceitful comes out. Was it personal from her boss? 3 more shuffles. Why was she laid off? Starting today, all I'm gonna be is her man. 'Cause I've been a wildcatter and a go-go-getter. Right down to the letter. I've had misadventures. I'm even more than I can stand. Hey, Gwen, how are you? Why was Super Nifty Susie laid off? All right, Gwen, you're number 32, baby. Six of Pentacles reversed. First thing I'm getting off of that is could have been a decline in something business related around the place you worked for. The answer card for me is always the first card, and that's my intuition feels like there could have been a decline in something, maybe not even something that you have access to seeing, but I don't know anything about where you work or anything, but something about a decline, because this is a card of not balanced when the Six of Pentacles reverse comes out. Let's see what else. Knight of Cups. All right, was it personal from her boss? Seven of Wands. The Tower. Again, I feel like this was something that came from higher up than the boss. Like, and if it's a small business and the boss is the ultimate one that hired you and fired you and had that control, it's because something financially made this person make this decision. It wasn't because they had an emotional vendetta against you. It was like they're trying to maintain with the Seven of Wands and the Knight of Cups. If they were doing it for an emotionally manipulative reason, I feel like the Knight of Cups would have came out reversed. Even if they don't really like you as a person, that ain't why it happened. It was more about the health or standing of this place you work for. There's something about it that the person that did this or made this decision felt like it had to be done. No matter who you would have been, this would have happened. The Strength reversed. The Ace of Wands at the bottom. The Two of Swords. The Five of Swords. I feel like it possibly could have been between you and one other person. Or they felt like they were in a rock and a hard place. Two of Swords. Remember, I'm not a psychic. I'm just grasping at straws here based on what energy is coming out. I do feel like they were looking out for themselves by making this decision. Whoever made it. It was a selfish decision because the Five of Swords is here. But let me reiterate, even though it was a selfish decision, it wasn't personal towards you. If it had been another person, they still would have been looking out for self, because this person's only worried about themselves winning, the Five of Swords. It don't make a shit who's on the other end. They're just totally focused on their own gains when the Five of Swords comes out. So I just feel like it was something that this person that was involved in the decision felt like it had to be done. The Seven of Wands and the Tower and the Six of Pentacles reversed. Strength reversed. However, it wasn't personal to you because the Knight of Cups is here. I feel like you should be grateful for being away from whoever this is, because the Five of Swords is a very not fun energy to have to go around. This person's always looking out for self, to the point that if it means your detriment, then they're okay with that. I want to give you 3 of these just to see. Like, this company's future could be kind of rocky at this point based on like financial projections going forward with that Tower card. They could not be doing. Look what they got again. Oh my God. Again, right when I said that, they got the Tower twice. So whatever this place is, or it's like they're going through some stuff around the foundation being faulty in this situation. I don't feel like there's a need to go any further. I feel like it's a faulty foundation, and like it's like the cracks in the foundation are starting to show. And your boss is someone that's kind of selfish in terms of looking out for self, but it wasn't personal to you. So don't take it that way. If it had been a whole nother ass person, they'd have still done the same thing. All right, I'm giving you an oracle. Boundaries. You might have had a work environment that was a little bit toxic. I feel like Spirit is saying you need to focus on the next place you work at having some sort of boundaries, like learn to have healthy boundaries in the work environment, if that applies. If not, don't take it. Peace. Yeah, I feel like you can easily manifest something new that's a whole lot more satisfactory to your vibration. If you've been doing a lot of inner work and you lost this job, then congratulations, you're changing frequencies. That usually happens whenever you evolve and level up, because we can only be around what we are, right? So if we evolve and the people around us aren't doing the same thing, we're going to start to be pulled away, even if it involves towers. And you got the tower twice. That's why I feel like if you've been doing a lot of inner work, it shows and it's good. If not, get on that path, because there's something easily way more of a better fit that you could attract with the peace card. So that's what I got, Susie. I hope it made sense. Sometimes, y'all, I feel like I'm grasping at straws, but when a card means something in my head, I just blurt it out and go with it, right? All right, Jonathan, who is Esther to you, baby? While I hit my vape that I shouldn't be smoking. And did you ever get you a vape? I'm the people's champ. I know what they're saying. Esther is someone you met at a party. Cool beans. I'm here for it. A while ago. Okay. Let's see. We're going to use the new deck. Why not? Four shuffles. Power me up so I can shine when the world's darkest. I charge the ones who understand. Mizrak, you're number 33, baby. Knew that old born and gone, leave a story in a book to be read when we're gone. And we go back home. I'll be the when you need a breathe. You didn't like it. Oh, man. Do you smoke menthol or regular? You're welcome, Ms. Rack. But after she told me that she's married, I blocked her. Oh. Go, Jonathan. Y'all hear that? He blocked her because she was married. And I've shined through the evil darkness. Looked to the sky when I was lost. Became my own sin. 5 of Swords. That was at the bottom of the deck when I was showing.